Hey guys, what's up? This is Kamari. I wanted to respond to Miss Sarkaz the chicken soup topic of the week about nuclear families, the pros and the woes, I guess, as she calls it. Um, wow. Now I can give you a great example about being born in a unnuclear family and being somewhat in a nuclear family. Um, Being raised in a unnuclear family, for with me, it's wow. It has helped me in life, meaning that the struggles and the triumphs that life would curveballs that life would throw at you, how to handle the situation. So, I mean, I learned how to deal with that a lot better. As far as the father figures and like a mother and a father, I didn't have that luxury when I was growing up. I mean, I was foster care for a minute. After my mother was on drugs for a minute, it was just me, my twin, and my mom, my crackish mom. It was just us, and dealing with the situation like some kids, you have your father figure or your mother figure's gonna help you with your homework, the 2+2s and the spelling bees and the going to school projects. I didn't have that, I didn't have that luxury of having my mother to help me with my homework, or my father figure in my life to teach me how to ride a bike or teach me how to swim or teach me how to say my ABCs and help me with math homework and stuff. So it took a toll on me growing up. It took a big toll on me. Going to school and not knowing how to count money when you're in about like the sixth grade or the seventh grade, you don't know how to count money or spell. It's not easy when you just know about how to go get crack for your mom, or how to break down crack and stuff like that. I mean, that's stuff I knew, compared to what you are supposed to know in a regular home. Um, like I said, I mean, it was just me and my twin. I mean, my mother was so much on to her drug lifestyle that I had to take up and be the man, grow up early, Instead of being a kid, I had to make sure we had something to eat, no matter if I stole it or something to eat and drink, no matter if I took it out of somebody's house or stole money to make sure that we survived. That was what I learned, being not in a nuclear family, I didn't have that father to teach me the right and the wrong. If I needed it, I took it. And I didn't care if it affected you. I had to worry about me, and I had to worry about my family, which was my brother. Um, when I got adopted, I learned that luxury of what it's like to um, have family members that will care about you and people that will love you. I mean, because when you're raised in a home that you never hear "I love you" or you never hear "Can I tuck you in at night and read you books and stuff like that," you really not used to it. You have my mentality and being raised, in an unnuclear home, not having that mother or that father figure was rough because I had a rough look about myself. I knew how to hustle drugs. I knew how to, you know, con you into doing what I want you to do. I knew the streets. That's what I knew how to, the street lifestyle. I know how to get out of being struggling and stuff, or how to deal with the struggling situations. Um, as far as like, I didn't have no one I could call, to say, can you come and get us? Can you, where we need an emergency if we got sick, I had to be the one that was trying to make us better, you know what I'm saying? So it was not like really that easy. Um, but when I got adopted and I finally had that father figure and that mother figure from my grandmother, it was better. You know what I'm saying? When I got adopted, I learned that it was better. Having that family figure, that nuclear family, that mother, that father, that, or, grandmother role model, or that brothers and cousins and uncles, it was cool because I learned that, what love was for the first time. I knew what it felt like. I know what it was like to cherish it. I knew it was like for someone to have my back. I didn't have to worry about struggling or to hide from situations. I mean, it took a minute. I mean, it took a real big toll. Like I was hiding food and I was like isolating myself from people because of the situation. You know, my father was never around. He disappeared. Don't know why. Mother was on drugs and it was just me and my brother, you know. And I had, me being the oldest, I had to take the role, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, my grandmother showed me what it was like, you know. She took the situation of me being born to both parts, you know. My father took it hard because he really wanted the daughter, but he's cool now, you know what I'm saying? But you know, my grandmother was like, you know, she taught me the wrongs and the rights, and my father taught me that too. You know, taking stuff is not, you know, not yours. It's stealing. You know, he taught me the wrongs and the right. He taught me how to ride my first bike. So having that luxury of family, someone that support that you can call on anybody and they'll be there. Yeah, I say nuclear families are the best to have. You know, that mother and that father or that role model of what you learn is so much better in a family that cares about you than a family that is not that full. You know what I'm saying? I never forget me about struggling because I take that any day if any situation ever comes up. I know how to handle it, but I also cherish things that I've learned and I gained. You know, I and honor people's opinions and things like that. So being raised the way I am, I do have rough about me, but I also do have respect about me. Also, I do give respect to people and I'm better now because I honor and I cherish the things they go through and you know their opinions mean something compared to when I wasn't, you know, in a regular family. You know what I'm saying? You know, my grandmother, she was there. She taught me how to treat a woman. She taught me how to give her respect, how to hold her hand, how to take her on a date. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff I learned from my grandmother, you know, how to respect women. And when I was, if not being raised by my father, if my I didn't learn that, I probably would just dog that women like whatever, you know what I'm saying? And being abused, child abuse, I probably thought that I'm hitting you as just, you know, a part of the love, you know what I'm saying? I'm just supposed to smack you around because that was what I seen. You know, I'm seeing crackheads beat up my mom and stuff like that. So but she's talking about they love me. You know what I'm saying? So I would have thought that if I smacked some girl, it'd have been me loving her. You know what I'm saying? But learning that from a mother figure and a father figure in my life, it has helped me a lot because I learned things that you should not do and things that you should not take for granted. So that's the reason why I give respect to people off the bat. The way I was raised and the things I learned, I don't doubt, I don't hate, I don't knock anybody for who they are because of stuff I've been through. I've been through it and I became a better person. I'm not being that person that I could have been, you know what I'm saying? So I see him, you know, being raised in a nuclear family and having that father figure and someone, a mother figure, role model in your life is a lot best to have family. Family is, you know, I cherish it. You know, if I didn't have it, no telling where I'd be right now. I mean, really, for real. So, I mean, it has its things about it. You know, their parents are gonna get on your nerves, but you know they do it for a reason, and I think people should honor that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't care, that wouldn't be on you as much as they are. So, that's my opinion on it. Y'all stick with it. This your man Kamari, and I'm out. All right, peace.